Now, question number 4 of this paper 3, 1-3 quote. Show that the equation 3 sine square of x minus 3 tangent square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 is equal to 0 may be expressed in the form of a cos of 4x plus b cos square x plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are constant to this point. And the second part of that, hence solve the equation 3 tan square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 equals 0 when x lies between 0 to 180 degrees. We are going to express 3 tan square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 equal to 0 in this a cos of 4x plus b cos square of x plus c is equal to 0. We know one thing, that the tangent of x is equal to sine x over cos of x. And the second identity, we know that sine square of x plus cos square of x is equal to 1. So we are using these two identities into this equation. It will become 3 tangent square, that means what, sine square of x over cos square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 equal to 0. This will become 3 sine square of x over cos square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 equal to 0. We can take from these two equations as 3 sine square of x as common. So it will be 1 over cos square x minus 1 minus 4 equal to 0. But we know one thing, that the sine square of x itself equal to 1 minus cos square of x. So this will be 3 into 1 minus cos square of x into 1 over cos square of x minus 1 minus 4 equal to 0. Now you can take LCM here. It is 3 into 1 minus cos square of x as it is, and 1 minus cos square of x over cos square of x minus 4 is equal to 0 there. Now this will become 3 into 1 minus cos square of x whole square over cos square of x minus 4 equal to 0. This will become 1 minus cos square of x whole square minus 4 cos square of x over cos square of x equal to 0. This will be 3 into 1 minus cos square of x whole square minus 4 cos square of x equal to 0 if you cross multiply these two. And this is, if you open it, it will become 3 into 1 plus cos of 4x minus 2 cos square of x minus 4 cos square of x is equal to 0. This will become 3 cos of 4x minus 3 2s are 6 cos square of x minus 4 cos square of x and plus 3 is equal to 0. This will become 3 cos of 4x minus 10 cos square of x plus 3 equal to 0, which is the required form of this expansion there, where a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 10, and c is equal to 3. For this b part, you have to this solve 3 tangent square of x minus 3 sine square of x minus 4 equal to 0. But we have already shown it that this whole expression is basically equal to this. So we can write this thing as 3 cos of 4x minus 10 cos square of x plus 3 equal to 0, because this expression is equal to this expression and that thing is equal to 0. Now this is not a quadratic, but we can make it quadratic as cos square of x is equal to p, then cos 4 of x is equal to p square. So we can write this thing as 3p square minus 10p plus 3 equal to 0. Now you can use the factors method here for this expression. So it should be equal to 3p square minus 9p minus p plus 3 is equal to 0. So if 3p is common here, it should be p minus 3 minus 1 is common, p minus 3 equal to 0, or p minus 3 into 3p minus 1 equal to 0, or p is equal to 3 and 1 over 3. But p value is equal to cos square of x. And cos square of x is equal to p, so that thing is equal to 3. Then cos of x is equal to plus minus square root of 3, which is not possible. The reason is cos of range is from minus 1 till 1. So this is not possible in this calculation there. Then cos square of x will taken equal to 1 by 3. Then cos of x is equal to taking the square root of both sides. So we know that cos is positive in the first and the fourth quadrant, but our range is only up till it is plus minus. So in the first quadrant it is positive and positive in the fourth, but fourth is not in our syllabus. So this portion will be eliminated. If negative value is taken, then it is in the fourth quadrant and this value will be eliminated. So these two values will be eliminated for this part of the quadrant cos function there. Now, if cos of x is equal to plus 1 over square root 3, then x is equal to cos inverse of 1 over square root 3, and that thing is equal to since the range of x is from -0 till 180, so x is equal to, but taking the calculator, this is the only one value of x in the first quadrant because cos is positive in the fourth quadrant, but fourth quadrant is not in the range of that function there. Then if cos of x is equal to minus 1 over root 3, then x will be equal to cos inverse of minus 1 over root 3, and that value is taken to be equivalent to 125.3. So this is the second value of that. Cos is negative in this quadrant, but fourth is again not possible because cos is also negative in this quadrant, but it is not in the range of that function there from 0 to 180. So that's why these are the only two values there. One is 54.7 and one is 125.3.